I come here to speak today. I'm an author who's written 16 books on the history of people of African descent. So I speak on the topic of Stonewall Jackson Middle School because as a person who descends from enslaved Africans, this is a topic that's of deep personal interest to me. And as a scholar who's written many books in African history, it's also a topic that's of great academic interest to me. This is why I am asking the school board to seriously consider renaming Stonewall Jackson Middle School, because Stonewall Jackson is a man who invokes very negative feelings among people, particularly among people of African descent, such as myself. Now, as you all are aware, Stonewall Jackson was a slave owner and a Confederate general. Stonewall Jackson's wife explained that her husband, and this is a direct quote from her husband believed that slavery was sanctioned by the Creator himself, who maketh men to differ, and instituted laws for the bond and the free. He therefore accepted slavery as it existed in the South, not as a thing desirable in itself, but allowed by Providence for ends which it was not his business to determine. As I said, this is a direct quote from Stonewall Jackson's wife, and she made it very clear that Stonewall Jackson believed that slavery was sanctioned by God. This is why, as a Confederate general, Stonewall Jackson fought on the side of the Civil War that was fighting to uphold slavery. When you look at that time period, the abolitionists such as Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Martin Delany, Sojourner Truth, Henry Highland Garnett, and others opposed the Confederacy, and they fought to support the Union side of the war. Now, Stonewall Jackson was the man who fought in opposition of these men and women. He fought to uphold slavery. And as his wife explained, Stonewall Jackson openly accepted slavery. Now, in requesting that Stonewall Jackson Middle School be renamed, I'm not suggesting that history should be completely erased, and I know that's the fear that some people may have over renaming these monuments. I understand very clearly that for many people, Confederate generals such as Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson, and others are considered to be heroic figures who should be honored, and those people do have a right to their beliefs. But I also think that divisive figures like Stonewall Jackson should be honored in private if they're to be honored at all. I don't believe that it should be forced on the public. And that's why I hand out that document on Robert Clemente, who I believe is a better representation of the community that we're working to build. He's a less divisive figure, and as I said, I don't believe divisive figures such as Stonewall Jackson should have schools and other institutions named after them. Thank you.